All right, I'm very angry right now because I've been trying to type on my phone, which usually it works, but today, for no reason at all, it's deciding it's going to change my words to something else. I tried to type in something, and for absolutely no reason, it decided I wanted to type in something. Is something not a word now? Because I think it is. It's always been a word, so why are you changing the words to something else? And then other times it just says, oh no, this misspelled word that isn't a word, yeah, you meant to type that in. And sometimes, like with something, it says, oh, this word that is a word that you definitely didn't misspell because this stuff understands context. I know it understands context because it will change words based on the context. It says, oh yeah, that's not what you wanted to type in. Something, that's a lot like something. Those are very similar things. I even had one word changed to Oberdine. Obrdine. Is Oberdine even a word? I don't think so. And if it is, I've never typed that before. So why would it change a perfectly normally spelled word to Oberdine? You know what? I'm just going to assume it's not a word. I'm just assuming that they're just trying to be a bunch of jerks. They say, you know what? That's not the word you wanted. We're just going to put in this word. Whatever this word might be. Who cares? Oberdine isn't a word. But my phone thinks it is. And I don't understand why this happens. Most of the time, it works perfectly fine. I can just type away with my thumbs. Works fine. Today, nope. I've had that happen just every now and then. Just for no reason, I'm trying to type and it says, oh no, no. The words you're typing in, we don't want those. We're going to put in our own words. And I don't notice this stuff until the end because I assume that it's not changing things on me. And then I finally finish and it says, some think cats are pretty cool. Like, yeah, I know cats are pretty cool. I didn't even type in anything about cats. So why would you change something to that? And it proves that it understands context because it's giving me something that I say all the time. It says something. No. Something people like are cats. Some think cats are pretty cool. Man, it'd be pretty cool if it could change it like that, but it doesn't. It just puts in whatever words it feels like. I'm so angry I can't even remember what I was typing. But maybe so angry I had to go get a bowl of chips. See? I had to eat because I'm so angry. This is how much I eat every day. Every second of every day. So I'm so fat. So obese and ugly. That's my phone's fault. I'm fat and ugly because of my damn phone. Pissing me off all the time. And it doesn't help that this phone has no edge on the screen. So whenever I'm holding it, my big fat fingers constantly touch it and the phone says, oh, you're obviously touching it on purpose. So here, let's just give you some bullshit. It's like, did they not bother testing the damn phone? Did they not hold the phone and realize, oh, gee, your fingers are going to be going right over this itty bitty edge? It's like, what? Like, it's not even 1 millimeter. It's not barely a millimeter, maybe. That's how much space there is on the edge of this phone. So I'm not allowed to hold it the way I want to hold it. Man, this phone. I guess it's decided, well, if you're going to hold it that way, well, we're going to find another way to piss you off, and we're just going to change the word you type in. And I think it's going to get away with it. Like, I'm not going to go back and read what I wrote. I do. I just don't stop in the middle of a sentence to make sure my phone didn't change what I typed in. Pisses me off. Another thing I hate are these dumb apps. I'm going to call them applications now on. Screw you, Apple. Or applications on apps. That they want you to turn the phone a very particular way. Okay, there's only two orientations, portrait and landscape. But apparently they want a particular orientation of portrait or landscape. So if you have it the way I'm holding it, it's fine. I flip it over, it's upside down, it won't flip. Why? you know that I turned the phone. You know what the orientation is, yet you refuse to do what I tell you to do. You're just doing whatever you feel like. I don't like that. Just do what I tell you to do, not what you think I want you to do, or what you want to do. What I say, you phone. And people say that the phones are listening, so I hope they were listening, because I was screaming at my phone and calling it names and telling the people on the other end, if you're listening, well, hopefully you're going to fix it. People say typing on a phone is easy. It's not. Because you have to assume that the phone's just going to change what you type in. Try to do voice to text. Well, nah, it's going to type in whatever it feels like, because it doesn't matter what you say. It's just going to say, nah, you didn't say that. You said this other thing. It's really annoying to even try to fix text, because you try to poke at a word. I got my big fat finger bigger than the word I'm trying to hit, so of course I can't possibly hit it. And I say, oh, no, not that one. Oh, not that one. And supposedly you can, there's that little blue thing. I'm an Android, so you got that little blue thing under the text where you're supposed to be able to scroll back and forth. Oh, it does whatever it feels like. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it'll scroll, sometimes it says, oh, you actually wanted to scroll way over here where your finger isn't. And then, of course, whenever you hit the word, a drop-down menu comes up. Like, thanks. Apparently, I don't know words now. So this little drop-down menu will pop up, and it's a big pain in the ass to get rid of it. Because you think, oh, I'm just going to click off it. No, I'm going to touch off of it. Nope, because that moves the little cursor thingy. Sometimes. Other times it stays. I have no idea why. And it gives you this list of words. Though very rarely is the word you want on there. Even though I typed it incorrectly, and I know I typed it incorrectly because I watched it change the damn word on me, and then suddenly the word I typed in won't be there. And like these words, like, are these words in the drop-down menu? Do these even make sense here? I know you understand context, so why is these bizarre words here? If I type in cats, and you decide, no, you don't want cats, you want dogs. And I bring down the drop-down menu, all of a sudden it says hamsters, croutons, bowls, like cats. I typed in cats. Always have the word that I typed in at the top. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes it doesn't. Pisses me off. Oh man. You would not believe how angry I got. Just do what I want to do. Stop guessing. Stop doing whatever you feel like. Just like, that's what we need. We need the camera over here. Right there. I'm pointing at it. You know I'm pointing at it because you can see me my finger getting bigger. They should be able to look at me and say, oh man, he's pissed off. Obviously, it shouldn't have done that. So let's not do that again. Man, that's going to be pretty cool when computers can do that, when they can look at you and say, yeah, that's not what I was supposed to do. I'm going to try something else. Of course, they're going to screw that up too. When you look pissed off, it's going to say, oh man, that person's really happy. I should do this more. When you're happy, to say, oh man, they're pissed off. I shouldn't do that anymore. And then at random times, it'll think, oh, you're not a person, you're a cat. Now technically that's my fault. Because I've been getting surgery to become a cat. But for other people, that shouldn't be a problem. Like if you're not trying to become a cat, and your phone says, you're definitely a cat. No, bad. You know, Google Photos still cannot figure out my cats are not dogs. And it's weird because sometimes there's just one cat in the picture, and that picture comes up for cat and dog. How? Why? Why won't you tell me where you're getting the idea there's a dog in the picture and a cat when there's only one kitty in there? I could see you screwing up and confusing cats and dogs. I don't see how you can screw it up and think a cat is a cat and a dog at the same time. Why are you hiding this information from me? Pisses me off. This phone pisses me off. Everything about it pisses me off right now. I can't even hold it comfortably. Because if I touch anything on this screen, it's going to screw something up. I've done that before where I accidentally touch something. The video just stops for no reason. Is it the camera app? Is it the phone? I don't know. Because nothing will tell me anything. It just does whatever it feels like. Doesn't ask me. It says, you know what? Screw you. I can use me better. I'm a phone, so I know how to use myself better than you. Screw you. Man. And they're going to fix it by making it worse. They're going to say, oh, we heard you guys. Well, you didn't like it having your words changed to other words. So now it's just never going to happen. So if you misspell a word, nope, it's not going to fix it. Or if it's going to misspell a word, well, we're going to put whatever word we feel like in there. Well, I guess that's what they do now. I very rarely have a misspelling change into the correct word. Man, at least this isn't an iPhone. That's a big pile of junk.